Welcome back to the Everything Sparkle Show. You guys watch me pick out on Barnyard Smokehouse. Fernando, what am I about to bite into?
Well, you got some smoked ribs and some brisket there.
When I just opened this up, I love how this is like a surprise.
No, that's one of the kind of burnt ends there, where it's kind of a little got a little spice on the end. And
so, how do you make your meats?
Well, first of course I trim them first. Make sure that they're I don't like to keep too much fat on them, because when you smoke something, you don't need all that fat protecting the meat, because you don't have any direct heat on it. Oh my God,
this is like heaven in my mouth right now, Fernando.
Yeah,
I haven't eaten all day. I've been saving it for this.
Oh man. But you have indirect heat, so you don't have to have all that fat protecting the meat. So, and then I season it, and just let it smoke away.
Where do I get this?
Well, right now, I'm just in the beginning stages right now. I'm just starting out. So you got my email address at Barnyard Smokehouse 1971 at gmail.com. And you can either email me, or my phone number, I think, is on the screen.
So it's all private parties right now?
Right now, yes. It's just private parties right now. And
so you got me turned on to something that I can only get if I have a lot of people.
I can deliver.
I can deliver. Okay,
yes,
so
I can deliver.
How much is worth your time to deliver? Like $20 worth of stuff? This is the macaroni, right?
Yes, that's macaroni salad. Well, right now, I mean, I'm trying to get enough customers to where I can make, several stops, and make it worth my while to, drop off at several places. I'm trying to get businesses to, come aboard. And
so you have a truck?
I have a truck and trailer, and I have my portable smoker. So
do you have it parked somewhere?
Right now I do it out of my home, but I'm actually looking for a place to.
Oh, so we can all come to your house and get.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna have a party for now. Oh, so what gave you the idea? How long have you started smoking? And this is really insanely delicious, by the way. Oh my God.
I started about maybe 10 years ago. I bought a smoker off a friend I worked with, a late friend of mine, and I always wanted to make barbecue. I watched the Barbecue Pitmasters and stuff like that, and I always loved barbecue. So I bought that smoker off him, and I just started playing with it and kind of trying to get better and better at it.
I'm eating beans, guys. So all of you all that are gonna hang out with me later at Matt Scott's.
But yes, I just been trying to perfect it, and trying to just get the right flavor.
And you make all of this homemade. This is delicious.
Yes, it's all homemade. All homemade. The only thing I haven't grown is the pigs and the cows and the chickens. So I'm eventually, maybe someday.
Well, is anybody making briskets like this in town? I haven't had anything this delicious.
There's a couple places, but like I said, I guess maybe I'm a little biased because I think mine's better, but. There's a couple places make okay briskets.
I think this might be the best. I've had other barbecue people come on my show. I'm not saying they're not great, but they never gave me a brisket. So as far as briskets goes, this is the best I've had it. I was a vegetarian for 10 years. I'm not a big meat fan. I love this brisket.
Thank you.
So, so what's the price range? I mean, what are some of the events that you've done, and how much, like, if we want a party of, like, if I just want a birthday party for, like, 50 people.
50 people?
What's this, by the way?
That is my smoked pulled chicken.
Oh, yeah. So if I have a party for, like, 50 people, a birthday party.
It all depends on what kind of meat you want. I got tri-tip brisket, chicken, ribs, of course, and amongst I got other things sides. It all depends on what you want, at your birthday party, and that kind of depends on the price. I mean, like I said, some meats are a little more expensive than others, of course, So.
And so this is an everyday thing. We can come to you anytime and be like, we want food.
Yeah, kind of.
How advanced do you need to know?
Well, at least 24 hours, at least. 24-hour advance notice. That way I can go get all the meats.
So if we have a hankering, we're just like have to wait 24 hours to get it from you.
Unless I already have it at home, and I usually keep the ribs and some tri-tips at home. Briskets I don't keep too much because it's a little more pricey, and like I said, it's people here in California, I guess, are more into tri-tip than are brisket. But brisket I like a lot better.
I don't know where Mike Briggs is. He's missing out. He's in ESM. I love oh my God, this is so amazing. So what have I not sunken into?
It's pretty much, I just, with the plates, I made a...
So this is the same brisket?
Yeah, the same brisket right there.
Oh my gosh.
But like these, I made some ribs with just my dry rub, and I made some that are sauced. So, and of course I got my barbecue sauce right here. It's a habanero.
Is this or this is like something...
Yes.
You made this?
Yes. You tried it already? Yeah, you tried it.
I'll try some more. And so, Like, so are you gonna maybe think about using Bobby Salsa Salazar for this stuff?
I actually have a couple other dishes I make that are more, I guess.
What didn't
Mexican.
you bring me? I thought you brought me everything for that.
I didn't have time to make everything, but there's it's a more of a type of a Mexican dish that I make, and one of those.
This is like a million carb. I'm a personal trainer by day, so everyone's looking at me like, oh.
But
only for you, Fernando.
But I do make a couple Mexican dishes that would go great with the salsa. I think.
So we can really get your stuff. Order from
yes,
you. This
yes.
is something that you're doing full time now that we can.
I'm trying to do it full time. I got to get enough customers to do it full time. Right now, I still work full time. I work nights. I work nights, so that's what kind of makes it a little hard. But
so during the day, we're all good.
I'm up by night and nap during the day while I'm in between smoking. So.
Well, I feel really amazing that you came here to bring this for us.
Oh, no problem.
So. Yeah, we need to have more events for you to host.
Yes, yes.
You've been doing a lot of, you said...
I do, every year I do an event for Sanger High up at water polo up in Shaver Lake. And it's a 3-day event. And like I said, they've invited me back 3 years in a row now. And like I said, they like people, everybody likes me. They remember me from the year before. And it's a nationwide event. It's an open tournament where you get people from all over the country. And they love the barbecue I make, so...
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So have you been busy this summer doing those summer parties?
I've been doing a few things. Yeah, a little more this year than last year. I've done, actually I did my brother's wedding, and that was 150, 175 people, and everybody was, there was nothing left at the end of the night.
This is the best verse. Seriously, because this is from a former vegetarian. A big part of why I was a vegetarian, I didn't really like meat. I'm Armenian. Everybody was always shoving like shish kebab down my throat, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And I like vegetables, so lately I've been eating more meats and everything, but I'm very choosy about it. Like on the tri-tip, I like those ends and everything.
Oh yeah.
So this is just like what I'm saying. This is the best like meat that I've had. This is worth anybody who's a vegetarian should just not be a vegetarian to eat.
Well, it's the brisket's a little fattier meat. It has a little bit more marbled fat in there, so it's actually juicier than tri-tip. Tri-tip's a little. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Tri-tip's good, but my favorite's brisket. I like brisket just because it's more like a ribeye, I guess, in my opinion. So. Yeah.
So we have events. You're gonna keep it warm and everything, and deliver it. Even if it's in your work time, do you have other people to come bring it to us?
Yes. Oh yeah. I got people to help me out. Today I didn't have anybody help me out, so.
So it's all you, poor Fernando. Oh my gosh.
I was chopping ribs, and I was shredding chicken, and I was cutting up brisket, and.
So what's the end game here? You want to have a place that you can
eventually,
use,
yes,
or an actual place to park the truck to do that?
I would actually prefer to have a place of business, an actual establishment to, so people know where I'm going to be at.
All this? Oh
yes,
my gosh.
Yes, and like I said, I got a few people that are interested in helping me out, and I guess investing in what I do, and like I said, if everything goes through, hopefully by the end of the year I'll be up and going.
Okay, so because I said I'm a personal trainer and all that, what do you offer? Have you thought of doing any like meal plans, meal prep? Because that's a big thing in the training world for like 5 days a week. So if I wanted you, let's say I want my meals prepared, I want you to make me 10 meals. Is that something that's doable?
It's possible. Oh yeah, of course.
So like on a lot of people do their meal prep work on Sunday or Monday. Can people come to you and get like a pre-made meal? And do you have healthy alternatives?
Well, the chicken, like I said, on this one here, I put the barbecue sauce in, mixed it in there when I shredded it, and it's this one here. And that's probably not, somebody looking to stay away from sugar, but.
So if we do it without the sauce?
Yeah, without sauce, it's delicious without sauce. People like it even, I've had people say no sauce, and I've had people say put sauce in it. People love it, both ways. It's good. It's good either way. It's a little bit spicy, and but it's. I can tone it down for people that don't want it too spicy.
I love it spicy. Yeah, and you don't want spicy, so that's really good. So, because I'm in that world where a lot of people are doing meal prep, and maybe just families that don't have time to cook it. So is this good? Can this stay good for like a week? Like if I eat this in 4 days, is it like?
That would be good in 4 days.
Or you'd have to prepare it. Like you'd have to think about it to prepare it.
Well, I would have to. Put it at least in a. That's an airtight container, maybe a Tupperware or something, or in Ziploc bags. You can put
So
it in the
maybe if we
freezer.
brought our stuff to you and be like, hey, we want to do a meal prep thing, that would be something that we
Yes,
could do.
yeah, I could do
I
that.
just thought of a new business for you.
Yeah, hey,
Fernando,
that is a
seriously.
good idea. Good idea. But like I said, I mean, I've put my food in the freezer for a couple weeks and thawed it out, or defrosted it, put it in the microwave, and it's still come out just as juicy as the day I made it. So
Because everyone's all about, the prep cooking the meats.
Yes.
So it's all about the
Yes.
meats.
Oh yeah. And like I said, it all depends on how you cook it too. I mean, I slow cook mine. Like I said, and the ribs took me about 3.5 hours to smoke. So they're tender. I mean, the ribs are tender. The brisket, I cooked it for about 6.5 hours. I probably could have cooked it a little bit longer, but I just got a little late start on today. And
So if you're catering a full event, tell me you got some salad and some sweet stuff you can bring too? You got some tricks up your sleeve?
yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
You had to for the wedding.
Yes. Well, they had the wedding cake and they had some other stuff.
I
they
imagine
brought,
that. But what about the salad? It was just pure barbecue?
It was barbecue. No, they had chili beans. Somebody made some Mexican style beans. And
Well, you look good. You're in shape, Fernando.
thank you.
You actually are. So I agree. It's not going to be fat. It's not going to be a fattening dish. Thank you so much for coming
You're
on,
welcome.
Fernando.
Yeah, thank you.
We need to follow you on all your social media. I need to get you up to speed on making your social media.
Yes.
More.
Yes, definitely.
And no, because I'm going to send people to you. Like I said, the Masons. They're going to, so I'm expecting all this and more.
Hey, I tell you what, I got more dishes than this, and like I said, they're all pretty good.
So if we check out where can we see all the dishes that you have to offer?
You know
and
what?
prices?
When you help me out with my social media, I gotta make a website so I
Oh,
can show all my
Fernando.
pictures.
Well, that's good. Everybody watching the negotiation prices.
Exactly.
There you go.
I guess I can bring you food when you want food. So.
Thank you so much, Fernando.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.